and he be around George Floyd's brother and don't even know it. He don't even know it. And that's how people get hurt. Not that George Floyd's brother would hurt him, but it's other people out here in the street that's friends with people and related to people, and you don't even know. You talking about people. You might be somewhere sitting down chilling. Somebody come, and you can't fuck with people, man. He be around George Floyd's brother in this boxing shit and don't even know who he is. But he running his mouth. You understand what I'm saying? That's why you shouldn't. But at the same time, no excuses. It's a freedom of speech. We got a freedom of speech in this country. But now that we know what's on his mind, I would never fuck with Ryan. I would never fuck with him. I wouldn't even have more. I wouldn't even have more on my podcast. Ryan hate my daughter. Ryan hate my grandchildren. You understand what I'm saying? He hate my grandchildren. He talking about my grandchildren. Fuck Ryan. And whoever don't like it, see me. See me. I don't start shit, but don't fuck with people. Don't fuck with people.
Do you feel like this could stunt a rematch for Tank?
We don't want him. Nope. Never. I'll tell Tank never fight him. He just fucked up.
Wow.
Fuck him.
So you think he didn't really know what he did right now?
Man,
Do you think he really know?
That shit, he know what he did. He need to go somewhere and see it shrink, man. Fuck him.
Yeah.
Because his father said some shit about Haney's black hair. We all got the same fucking hair,
Yeah.
That shit was taught at home.
Yeah.
It was taught at home.
Now I feel you what you're saying. You can't really look at him the same.
No.
Is what you're saying.
No, you can't even fake like he like me. I can't fake like he like me when I'm around. That's fraudulent.
Yeah.
Don't stay over there. Because if he slip up and say one thing, shit can happen. Easy, quick,
Any of you and your members spoke upon this at all? It just happened yesterday.
No, some of them probably, haven't even seen it yet.
Right.
He fucked up though.
Now, Coach, right? Knowing what's going on and stuff like that, and I know that you don't care per se, but do you feel like these are antics? So when he comes back,
nigga words that shit ain't no antics. Come on, man. That's like
sometimes people take things too far.
If I come out and say some shit about his mother, just because she's a Mexican, I would never do that. No, that shit terrible, man. I got Mexican friends, I got Chinese friends, I got Puerto Rican friends, white friends. I got all nationality of friends. I would never diss nobody, because of their race. Shit crazy.
Yeah, man, it's touched a lot of people this morning. It's touched a lot of people. That's why we came on very early because of it. Because now the WBC wants to put their foot down. They don't want Ryan Garcia fighting for the WBC. Do you feel like?
I don't know, because this shit is new to today's boxing fans, but I can remember 25, 30 years ago when Hector Camacho grabbed the mic and said, "Where are you nigga fighters at? Come on, you niggas." They didn't penalize him. You can pull it up on YouTube. Hector Camacho calling out all the nigga fighters. Come on, you niggas. They didn't penalize him. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Shit crazy, man.
And other sports as well, they're not, and they're organizations that can't really put up with this type of stuff because you're gonna have lots of sponsors. They're not gonna want to invest into somebody.
And that's the difference. Football, baseball, basketball, they got these big sponsors. They coming out of school, they're coming out of college, it's regulated. Boxing is entrepreneurship, all walks of life. You got goons in this shit. You got, you name it, it's in boxing. It's not regulated. You understand? The sanction is the WBA. They own theirs, and whoever owns this sanction manages is whoever the fighter wants to be. You know,
Yeah.
it's a different sport. So ain't no regulations. Can't nobody be penalized.
Do you do you do you stand on what they're trying to do, and do you feel like the other sanctioning bodies should follow suit?
They can't follow suit. That's freedom of speech, man. Even though it's some fucked up shit. What they gonna sue? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You free to say anything you want in this country. Don't mean it's good to say it. It can be very unhealthy in the right situation. You know.
100%. 100%. Um, Coach, last minute words, definitely an impactful live right here. Um, what's your last minute words on this segment right here?
Man, as far as the racism, racism is America's biggest cavity. We the strongest country, man, but we can be 10 times stronger if we got rid of the racism. You know, just come together and work, man. Learn each other's culture. Before the internet, I grew up in the 70s and 80s. I had white friends, I had black friends, and that was it. As I got older, I met my first Puerto Rican family. They my best friends now, and their culture is, oh man, off the chain. But growing up as a kid, I never knew that. I got some Chinese homies. Their culture is off the chain. We gotta learn each other's culture and stop listening to what the devil put out there. You know what I'm saying? Because the devil don't want us to learn each other and learn the truth. The devil want to keep us divided. You know what I'm saying? Learn each other, man. It's some beautiful people in this world. You know? So I tell everybody, come together and learn each other. Stop calling names, man. Stop calling names.
My last question to you, Coach, because you're a coach and you're taking all these young kids inside the gym, you're changing their mindset outside the ring. You know, they think of you guys when they leave. They think about you guys when they're about to come into the gym. They respect you like
Mm-hmm.
fathers. When it comes down to mental health in boxing, and when it comes down to having a big social media influence like Ryan Garcia, what would you have to say for the up and coming that have that influence, that are dealing with mental illness? And do you give that any persuade? Some people don't. They're like, no, he has a racism mindset, so I can't give the mental health shit no excuse, Mills.
No,
I can't do it.
mental health and racism, two different things, man. You know? But I tell my kids, try to get along with everybody, but at the same time, when you see something, don't just turn your cheek, especially when it's about you. I see a lot of people because of their positions, they run a radio station, they run a news station, and they see that shit, but they don't speak on it because they scared they're gonna lose their job. So go ahead and stomp that black man. Go ahead and drag that black lady. I'm gonna keep my job. I get 100,000 a year. Fuck that. I'm gonna lose my job. You know. It's been. I might have said it on this podcast before. About 30 years ago, I seen some guys beating the brakes off this white kid. He was bleeding out his nose, his ears, and I laid across his body so he wouldn't fuck him up no more. And they, you know, but a lot of people see that shit and turn the cheek. You understand? On
Deep.
one of my previous jobs, the Spanish guys was every morning we would get a box of gloves to work in. You wear these gloves out every day. The gloves wear out. The next morning you get a new box. But they was keeping the old gloves early in the morning. The Spanish guys get there first. Whoever get there first supposed to get their new gloves. They was making the Spanish guys wait the white guys the new gloves, and then give the Spanish guys the gloves from the day before. They was worn out. So they started waiting for me because I was going in and no, go in there, get the box, get your fucking new gloves. They for y'all. So I was a troublemaker. I stand up for people, not just for black. If it's wrong, this shit is wrong. And to this day,
Now, you don't like bullying.
I don't like.
That's what it is. You don't like
To this
bullying.
day, I got Spanish friends because of that. Had all the Spanish lined up on the wall until all the white guys. I don't mean to sound racist. This is a fact. This shit happened. Get the new gloves. That's some evil shit. It's evil, but it happens in this world. You know, it happens. Evil, man. People evil for no reason. For no fucking reason.
Yeah, 100%, man. That was impactful, Coach. I didn't know you never spoke upon that story
Man,
ever here.
I've seen some shit over the years, man, but I'll help. I don't give you black, white, Chinese, Puerto Rican, Mexican. If you need help, I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you.
Yeah, family doesn't determine the skin
No,
color of you.
no. Shit is crazy, man. But
Now, your relationship with that person must be amazing, or no?
yeah, he moved since then, but it's a few of them I'm still in contact. And I got another friend, Puerto Rican friend that witnessed it. He was there. You know, we friends for life. You know, but some,
Solid shit.
huh?
It's
What was that?
solid shit. It's very solid.
Yeah, yeah. Shit is crazy, man. Shit is crazy. All because of color, man. All because of color. But if you cut any race of people, if you cut anybody, black, white, Chinese, they gonna fucking bleed red blood. You know?
Question: do you feel like this is like, obviously this is a very impactful message you messaged today. Like, do you feel like interviews like this will make Ryan be like, let me change, or do you feel like it's gonna continue? And
It, it depends, man, how deep his parents embedded it. His dad started it with Bill Haney when he said that comment about his hair being nappy.
mm,
He meant that shit. Uh, Ryan probably been hearing it since he was born in his home, you know? They sit home watching the music awards. His dad sit there saying shit. A kid don't know no better. They follow their parents, you know? If your parents sit on the steps your whole life, that's all you're gonna do your whole life. If your parents travel your whole life, you gonna travel. If your parents talk about other races, you gonna grow up doing that, you know? So it's whatever you learn from your parents.
so you kind of that how you took that comment, you put in this comment
He
together.
got that from his dad.
Gotcha.
He got it from his dad. And ain't no telling who else in the family is the same way, you know? And they can't come on here and say, oh no, that's not true. You can't take it back. It came out your mouth. You can't take it back. The Bible speaks on watch what your tongue say, you know, because once it come out, it's in the air.
Do you feel like, is there like a certain question do you believe that I should ask Henry that you would like the answer for? As
Say it again.
father, as a coach, knowing what you know and what the situation is like, I'm gonna be interviewing Henry. What question would you like to know the answer to?
Now, I don't need to talk to him ever in my life.
Nothing.
Nothing. You know, when we get to our final destination, you know, it is what it is. I just say, I tell anybody, if you hate me here, hate me on the other side. Make sure you keep hating me when we get on the other side because, you know,
Yeah, you wildin'. You wildin' for that
it's
one.
facts, man.
Uh-huh.
It's facts. If you hate me here, keep hating me because this is not the end. You know, this ain't the end.
One of the more impactful things that I heard also what you said is like, I'm gonna tell Tank not to give him the rematch. Nothing hurts a man than hurting his pocket. You know, he made a shirt.
That man hate Tank's daughters, man. He hate Tank's daughters. That shit come out of his mouth. That was meant for Tank's whole family. Fuck, you gonna give him an opportunity to make some money for? No.
Mm. And people can't go and say people are flip flopping. Got to go off of what people's actions are.
Yeah. He just blew it. No, he's never rematching. We got the win and we going about our business. He just said some shit directed to everybody that's black.